Aquarians, come out to play. Hey, my aquas. Judging by this racket in the background and this tap, tap, tapper on my board, you know where you reach and you click that thumbnail. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame, honeys. I am Marvelous One, Marvelous Madame in the flesh. Pop my collar. And thank you for coming back to the Marvelous Show. If you're here for the first time, thank you for coming and rocking with me. And something had compelled you to stop by, get ugly, and view the content. All right. This is going to be June 2018 mid-month love reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you want to throw Venus in there. Now, this is the part where I'll let you know if, in fact, you do not care to listen to the rest of this beautiful intro. The information will be linked in the description where the actual reading will start, okay? Now, if you are new here with me, thank you for coming by and stopping by the channel. For all of my fam bams that have been here since day one, what's good, fam bam? What's going on? See, I'm dropping shit everywhere. You see what I'm talking about? What's good, fam bams? Let's get started, okay? Now, as you know, I start every one of my videos off with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you all from the moon and back. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to the Marvelous Show, okay? Readings with Marvelous Madame, that's what we call it for short. Get ugly, okay? Now, thank you for coming back and listening to me and my shenanigans. I appreciate you. For those of you who have booked me for your personal readings, thank you so much. Thank you for putting me in your business, and please continue to do so. Now get ugly, aquas. Now, again, this is going to be your mid-month love reading. I am doing it a little bit different, so bear with me, okay? So we got through the greeting. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Continue to do so to the channel. Thank you here, as I stated. If you are listening to this greeting and you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Marvelous Show, okay? I appreciate you coming by. Hopefully you find something compelling in the messages and they resonate, and you can go ahead and become a part of the fam bams, okay? Now, Marvelous Tribe, hi. Let's go ahead and get started now. As far as the June specials, all of that information is linked in the description. Referral bonuses, $5 off for everybody you bring over for personal readings, $5 off your next booked appointment, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into that. And 15% off of all of the readings that I offer. The link to my scheduler is in the description below. Go ahead if you feel compelled to do so. Now, the new deck alert is the Oceanic Tarot for the month of June. I chose that to represent this beautiful Cancer season. However, I am switching it up for the mid-months. This is the last of the month for your love until July. And I wanted to go ahead and go back to my go-to deck that I use every single day for everything else, because the energy was popping at such a degree where I felt compelled and guided by my guides to go ahead and go back for a second. And I have dubbed this particular mid-month love reading Lessons and Blessings, because I wanted to get to the bottom of not only wanted to open up and crack open what was going on, but I wanted to find out what lies beneath, and that's what we're doing. Okay, so that gets me into my next thing, which is the last thing, and we can get started, which is the spread. So typically I do the 2, 2, and 2, or sometimes the 3, 3, and 3. Past, present, heart of the matter, outcome. I'm not doing that this time. This is going to be a 5-card reading, and it's not going to tell a story. It is going to tell a story, but it's not going to tell a story. Instead, what I'm doing is focusing on the energy that's going to be surrounding you or coming towards you in your love life, babies. That's what I'm doing, okay? And I've already pre-shuffled and got your 5 energies here on the spread, which I'm going to get into in a second. In addition to that, I just want to let you know that there is still going to be a Romance Angel Oracle card. I've already pre-shuffled and got that as well. And we're going to be blending the bottom of the deck energy. Now, the difference, okay, the twist. This is, did you see my slogan? Readings with a marvelous twist. Get ugly, aquas. Get ugly. What is going on, Aqua, is that I have already pre-shuffled and I got your 5 energies, like I said, that's going to be surrounded around you, or that is going to be coming towards you in this mid-month. That's going to carry you from the 15th to the 30th of the month, which is my birthday. Ow. In addition to that, the twist on this is we're going to find out what lies beneath. And I'm going to be doing that with the Soul's Journey lesson cards, which is what I call the blockage cards. Okay. I'm going to clarify each one of the energies, and we're going to find out what's been helping or hindering that energy. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing. Now let's go ahead and get started. Right off the bat, Aqua, I can let you know that you are being guided to let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally again. Universe, Spirit, and the angels, the love romance angel oracles, is calling for the Aquas to let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, Aqua. Get ugly. So there is definitely something that you're being called to do as far as what you have to do. And it's funny as far as what you have to do, as far as letting something go and allowing things to kind of progress the way they naturally would. Now I'm going to make some predictions, and I have these cards in my hand, and I am not actually doing, I have them in my hand and I'm getting the feel for them as I'm talking to you, but I wouldn't be surprised if patience came out. I would not be surprised if gratitude came out. We've been getting a lot of the themes of we have not been grateful, and we have been taking our partners for granted. Okay. I'm almost done with this. I only have a couple more videos to go, and this is what I'm seeing. Okay. Now get ugly, Aqua. So let's get started with this. The bottom of the deck energy right off the gate is a conversation, the 2 of clubs. Okay. And what I've been doing is, as soon as I tell you what the bottom of the deck energy is, we go through what the zodiac signs are on the spread. So let's get started. So right off the back, I could tell you that there's a lot of club cards. Club cards are the equivalent of wand cards in traditional tarot, which and the element that represents is fire. That lets me know that there's a lot of action going on in your love life. There's a lot of realizations. There's going to be a lot of things going on that is prompting you to move forward with something that has been stagnant. You are taking action, and I love it. Okay, so right off the top, with this bottom of the deck energy being being fire related, that's letting me know that the overall energy is definitely going to be action related. So you're going to be busy little bees in this second half of June. Okay, get ugly. So let's get back into the zodiac signs. The clubs represents fire. That's also equivalent to the wands. Fire. Aries. We got our Leos, and we have our Sagittarius. Let's go. We also have diamonds on the spread. Okay. Diamonds is the equivalent of the pentacle. That represents the earth sign. So we're going to be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're either dealing with these fire and earth signs, or you have that in your chart. Okay. And the only other thing that we have here is Aqua. And, you show up. You do not. I'm looking at your cards. You don't show up in your own reading, so that's a good thing. You're embodying your fire element, and you're putting things to action, which I love to see for Aquas. Ow, I love it, because what that means is that you are tired of sitting around and being in your head about stuff. You're finally taking the bull by its horns, and I say that a lot because I do have Taurus in my chart, but I'm just saying that you're deciding that you're coming out of this mental anguish that you've been putting yourself through, and you are actually one of the first spreads that I've done today, I think, for this series, this mid-month, that is all action. Okay? It's been a lot of mental stuff that's been going on. So this is refreshing to see, Aqua. Let's keep going. So again, there is one last thing you're connecting possibly with water. Okay, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio, because we have the King of Hearts that is here as well. All right, so let's go. Right off the bat, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Okay, there's a conversation that needs to be had. This is letting me know that you're going to be taking the necessary steps to have this passionate debate or this conversation with someone, possibly about letting go of control issues. We know that there's going to be something that needs to be said between you guys. You do have some beautiful cards here. Let's go ahead and get started. First card of that represents the energy that's going to be coming towards you is the Eight of Diamonds, okay? The Eight of Diamonds is basically the equivalent of the Eight of Pentacles, but in this particular deck, the Eight of Diamonds is saying comfort achieved through work and persistence. You're definitely comfortable. This is definitely money related in your love spread, so I don't know whether this letting go of control issues or this conversation that you have to have that is represented by the bottom of the deck energy indicates anything as far as money is concerned, but you're definitely successful. I mean, and if we take it one step forward, I mean, we know that the Eight of Pentacles could also represent the Eight of Pentacles as a new job. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is some type of money-making venture, from some type of talent that you guys have. Maybe somebody is opening up their own business. Maybe someone is launching a YouTube channel. Anything that typically from something that you already do. Maybe you sew. This card is illustrated by someone that is sitting and sewing something, okay? So maybe someone's a seamstress, so forth and so on, you or your partner. But you're going to be surrounded by money energy, some type of good news, okay? That's not necessarily saying that that's not going to be happy, because if you're coupled or this is you or your partner, you directly benefit, so that's great. All right, the next card that represents the energy that's going to be surrounding you in this mid-month love is the Three of Clubs. That also is, in this particular deck, efforts rewarded, success in business. We already know a part, like the initial starting of something as it pertains to business, okay? Action, the completion of the first step of some type of project. I can't talk. The progression of something. Again, this indicates business. It could be you guys deciding to sit down with this conversation right here that's illustrated at the bottom of the deck energy and deciding that you're going to go into business together. I mean, that directly relates to possibly to your love life, especially if, you know, those of you that are leveling up. It just looks like there's some things going on with business, and this conversation is you sitting down with your partner, Aqua, and leveling up. Listen, this is what we need to do. And how I know that is that the next card that represents this energy that's going to be surrounding you is the Four of Clubs. Also, the Four of Wands. This is also action. Strong fire here. That's the marriage card, Aqua. Put your stamp on it. So now that we take it one step forward, this lets me know some of you guys can expect some proposals. Because remember, the bottom of the deck energy is this conversation. Okay? It's going to be a conversation, all right. Some folks is going to be saying, marry me. Okay? This is saying that you guys are going to be coming together to create this stability. You're going to be partnering up, doing what you need to do. It's a beautiful card, Aqua. All right. The next card that represents the energy that's surrounding you is the Six of Spades. This is you leaving your worries behind and deciding that this is what you need to do to get next to the next card. Or, you know, Six of Spades is also a transition in this particular deck. And also, the last card is your King of Hearts. All right. So, to me, we don't read this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To me, what this means is that you've let go of some control issues. You're feeling successful on the job front. You're sitting down with your significant other to lead, and you have transitioned. And that lets me know that you're letting go of control issues. You allowed this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, Aqua. As a result of that, you transition. You're going to be transitioned. The energy is going to be around you in such where it takes you out of that stagnation, and it gets you sitting down talking to your partner about how great everything is and how you want this person to be a part of your life. And then we end with the King of Hearts. King of Hearts is here. Okay. emotionally going to be possibly, this is the king, by the way, the king, okay, warm, thoughtful man. He's caring in some type of creative profession, possibly artist, painter. I don't know. Maybe he does something. Has his own business, possibly. But one thing about it, he knows how he feels. He typically wants to make an offer. This can be the energy that's going to be surrounding you, which makes complete sense because he's holding these 2 cups in his hand and he has all types of shit around him that's indicated nice and happy bliss. And you can't go wrong with this 4 of Wands or the 4 of Clubs. Stability. All right. This is a beautiful reading. Let's find out what lies beneath, Aqua. Let's find out what stopped this, what either helped or hindered it. Let's find out what lies beneath. Okay? This is gorgeous. Congratulations. Round of applause to everyone who is getting married. I want an invitation. Get ugly. All right. Freedom. I didn't even have to ask. My God. Clarifying this 8 is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And it's indicated. It's definitely indicated maybe in the past. You know, we know what that 8 is. We know that 8 of diamonds, that 8 of diamonds or the 8 of pence, we're talking about good news. We know that there's going to be some type of successful, there was some type of persistent work. You're comfortable now. You're getting to the point where you're feeling like you are financially free. And that makes sense because when you have financial freedom, I guess that was probably what was holding you up. And you felt like as long as you had to go and punch a clock every day, maybe you felt like a slave. Or maybe this particular job made you feel like you were trapped. Or maybe the relationship made you feel like you were trapped. But you realize in achieving that energy and embodying that 8 of pence or this 8 of diamonds that you are free. Okay, you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. And you did that. You maybe it stopped you in the past from going after that job that you knew you deserved. But as a result of that, you definitely got your 3 of wands on or your 3 of clubs, which even took you to your pen. Okay. Clarify the 3 of clubs, the 3 of wands. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So one of the things that was either hindering you from even getting to the fact that you can initiate or even get to your 3 of clubs, okay, to get rewarded for the success in the business is that you had some negative thoughts. This is really seeming like this is some type of joint business. Some of you guys have, you're in business with your partner. Because you had to release the negative energy. There was some negative energy, possibly because you felt like a slave. You felt trapped. The devil's not here. But there was something that had you feeling a certain type of way that was affecting your love life. But remember, you're being called to have a conversation. There's going to be a talk. And you're being called and guided to let go of control issues, okay? There was some negative energy that was surrounded around something that had to do with work. I don't know how it affected your love life, but it's here, okay? Let's keep going. Clarify the 4. Clarify the 4 of clubs, also the 4 of wands. Clarify the 4 of clubs, also the 4 of wands, please. One card, throw it at me, please. One card that represents it. Uh-oh. 2 fell out. Acceptance and imagination. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. You were in your head and you need to accept the fact that things don't go the way you want them to go. You can't write a script of your life, Aqua. That was what was holding you back from this stability in this 4 of wands. That was what was holding you back from this marriage. That was what was holding you back from this. And then I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I don't understand why that would hurt your relationship. I think that imagination can be good as long as it's coupled and it has action behind it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. Okay? But that was what was in the way. So the imagination could have either helped or hindered this situation, but you definitely had to accept some things that you couldn't control. that goes, I can't make this shit up, Aqua, that directly correlates back to this let go of control issues. Didn't I just say that? Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. The Romance Angel Oracle card is telling you guys to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Check that shit out. I can't make it up. Clarify the Six of Spades. Gratitude. This has been coming out. My God, everybody has this card. We are not. And then, did I say that I wouldn't be surprised if gratitude came out at the top? Didn't I say that? I think I said that. If I did not say that, that's what I meant to say. Gratitude has been coming out on everybody's spread. We are definitely not we are taking each other for granted. I am thankful for this life and all of the opportunities that it presents. This is a love spread, but I'm not feeling like you're not thankful for your opportunities in life, but that could be. You could, because you did have to release some negative energy down here. But because not being a gracious person anyway and showing your gratitude could also hold you back in love as well. Because when they're pissing you off, you still have to be grateful for the fact that this life is still presenting you opportunities, and there is something divinely guided. There's no major arcanas on the board. Also, guys, so understand that you don't have any major arcanas, but this is still great cards. It doesn't have to be divinely guided necessarily to mean that it's going to happen, but this is what I'm telling you. We're definitely in a situation where you were not thankful enough. And I think that came along at some point, and you were not taking your partner either seriously enough, and you really took the person for granted. No one has to do a damn thing for either one of us. And we have to understand that instead of questioning what people's motives are, instead of questioning every little thing that's nice just because we don't do it, we automatically tend to associate that with a person having an agenda. I'm happy that you come out of this, Aqua, because it looks like to me that that's exactly what was going on. Okay, clarify this King of Hearts, King of Cups. Regrets. I know that I cannot change the past. Now we get to the bottom of things. So what you were trying to control was not repeating the past. In the past, you felt maybe like you were trapped. In the past, you probably felt like you were only successful if you made money. Aquarians, that's not new. That's not new. We know being emo is not your strong suit. What I'm happy about here is that for you to be in Aquarius and for you to be not as emotional, for those of you guys that ain't getting that, I'm happy to see that there's a lot of action cards, as I stated, because I know that that's not necessarily you guys have a certain way of processing information, and only when you finally get to a point where you're completely comfortable, which is what this 8 is indicating. Okay, that's what this 8 of diamonds is indicating. All right, you had to free yourself from those thoughts and patterns that no longer served you. You had to get to the point where you let go of these control issues, but you had regrets. This seems to be a person that you've been with for a long time. This is what I'm picking up on. So maybe this 4 for some of you guys, yes, you were with this person for a long time. Okay, energies can go back and forth too, guys. So if this is not you, this is definitely who you're dealing with. But I'm sensing that this is a relationship that has been in the works for quite a while. And this 4 is just stating that you guys are going to be really sitting down and leveling the fuck up on how you're going to be moving forward. Some of you guys that have not been married, that's the next step. Some of you guys that are already married or already been together, this is indicative of the fact that you're coming out of your stagnation and your relationship is going to begin to progress for the better. You're letting go of the fact that you feel like this relationship traps you. You're becoming at peace with the fact that you understand why things happen the way that they happen, and you're releasing all of the negative energy that you harbored and you accept the fact that you couldn't control the past, and you realize that you are a being of love. Okay? And you accepted the fact that you cannot change shit. You have to learn to accept things that you cannot change. And as a result of that, you let go of the control issues. You started getting a little bit more imaginative about coming up with creative solutions and things that you could possibly implement in your relationship to get you to the next level. Okay? Or the existing relationships and the bonds that you guys, to get them more solidified, to get you guys on an even keel, to get you guys happy with one another again and not so much bickering. Okay, you come out of this particular energy where you're taking your partner for granted. And typically, like, I've been getting all of the energy, every spread that got this gratitude card, this is definitely letting me know that this is old energy. I don't know whether I stated at the top of the spread, but I was just letting you guys know that the reason why I was compelled to go back to my go-to deck for this particular mid-month and call it Lessons and Blessings was because of all of the planetary shifts. Was because that everyone is leveling up. Everyone is realizing how they feel, shifting out of shit. Everybody. Now, we know about the whole Uranus, Taurus, and Uranus thing, but now as we're going into Gemini season, the Gemini season is winding down and we're coming into Cancer season, not to mention 1211, pause, 1211 Aquas. Go ahead and Google that angel number, please, and slather it right on top of this message like butter, baby. It's like butter, baby. Let's rock. Cancer season. People are going to be in their feelings. The moon is in Cancer right now. When the moon shifted out, this new moon shifted out of Gemini. Now the moon, and it's a crescent moon, and it was in the sky last night, is in Cancer. A lot of people are shifting and realizing that they're feeling a certain way about these relationships and realizing that it's time to have these conversations. Like I said, you're connecting with a water sign. You have strong water on the board. You have strong action, fire on the board. Okay, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. All right, but this is a beautiful reading, and Aqua, I certainly hope that it definitely resonated. Okay, if in fact it did, go ahead and let me know. Let's talk about it. But this has been your reading for the mid-month 2018. This is going to be titled Lessons and Blessings, because I think that in order to get to the blessing, we have to realize, realize the blessing in it all. I'm sorry. In order to get to the blessing, we have to realize the lesson. You see how that works? Move around, Aquas. But I certainly hope it resonated again. If it did, go ahead and let me know. Like the content, okay? Share it with an Aquarius in your life. Again, the energies can go back and forth. This can either represent how you're feeling or what your partner is going through. Go ahead and cross-watch in the series for the other elements that I have called out on your spread. Go listen to the water signs if you have that in your chart, or if you're connecting with one. Go and listen to the fire signs, okay? If you have that in your chart, or if you're connecting with one, and kind of put these messages together and see how they resonate with you moving forward, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, Aqua. I certainly hope that resonated with you. Go ahead and leave me some comments again for the third time. You know I answer each and every one of them. I love you guys so much. Thank you for rocking with your girl. Thanks for coming back to the marvelous show, okay? And again, I am going to get up out of here, all right? Marvelous Madame is out, Aqua. Bye, guys.